Yes, dearest young friends, wonderful. Love you. Welcome. Immense help you are doing to me. Because of your presence, I am able to study Gita, which is helping me also in understanding the knowledge of Gita and molding myself in that direction. I hope you also are regular, you are listening, you are understanding, you are tuning, you are finding the beauty in the knowledge given by Krishna and you are appreciating it. I'm sure at least a part of it you are remembering and trying to implement at least one or two things. May thus Gita Acharya's guidance, Gita Mathu's guidance, Matru, and also Bhagavan Vyasa's blessings be always with us, with all the gurus, so that our intellects get opened up for higher, greater, nobler, true knowledges. Let thus our life be based on knowledge, not ignorance, based on the authentic knowledge, not a misguidance, based on the intellectual capacities, not on psychological mental emotions, based on inspired activities, not a misguided indulgences. May thus we become a great asset to ourselves and the world, not a liability, a miserable fellow. This is the idea. So therefore, keep yourself active, dynamic in one or the other things, keeping on doing, positive, noble, and thus find that fulfillment. When you look back, thousands of achievements should be there in your life, not key empty key. Anytime, any day, I switch on to my past. It was only lazing in, eating and sleeping and doing nothing. Then that's not a glorious human life. For that, one need not be born as human. Animal can do. So Lord will correct his mistake and make us in next life only as animals. So think about it. So let the life be the saga of having goals, ideals, visions, and going on working towards them. The other day, Parliament inauguration, see that Modi ji started, no? Charai veti, charai veti, charai veti, charai veti. Keep on moving, your opportunities all will be also vacant and you can go on achieve successes. If you sit, your opportunities sit. If you lie, they lie down. Opportunities and successes. It is all our great Subhashita shlokas in all our Purana Itihasa, they are all written. Great things. So I wish and pray that let all of us, by growing to such a great heights, become a great asset, a contributor for the whole world's renaissance of balancing the materialistic growth with morals, ethics, and supported by the strong spirituality. May we all promote spirituality by being practical and thus balance the fastly running life of materialism going towards only the destruction and doom. आध्यात्मिकता ही एक अपना रे हमारे जो लाइसेंशियस अनकंट्रोल्ड जीवन को एक दिशा देता है, कंट्रोल करता है. नहीं है आध्यात्मिकता जीवन में तो फिर हम जो है आगे बढ़ने के चक्कर में नीचे गिरते जाते हैं. ठीक है. Now, like every day today also, Gita, 8th chapter, the ninth shloka is over. I think 10th we have to do today, in which Bhagavan, as asked by Arjuna, tells how while leaving the body, when we do this way, we merge into Bhagavan, not again will be hanging in the world waiting to get another body born in that and suffer like we are suffering in this life. Prayana kalecha katham gniyosi. He will tell here again the next 2-3 slokas again same topic will be developed. So we'll shortly and sweetly see that one. Then in the common sense thought we'll have one thing. Thereafter the JOTHIRLINGA, today the fourth one, we'll be seeing OMKARESHWAR Bhagavan. Amaleshwar is over. Now OMKARESHWar Bhagavan will be in the Mamaleshwara OMKARESHWar Bhagavan. So, Saurashtra Somanatham, Srishailya Mallikarjunam, Ujjainya Mahakalam, 3 are over, Omkaram, Mamaleshwaram or Amaleshwaram. So, let's spend our half an hour like that. First, let us do our everyday chantings. Om, Om, Om. Om Sahana भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ॐ श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं रामनामवरानने। ॐ दाशरथाय विद्महे सीतावल्लभाय धीमहि तन्नो रामः प्रचोदयात्। रामभार्यायै विद्महे भूमिजायै च धीमहि तन्नः सीता प्रचोदयात्। तत्पुरुषाय विद्महे आदिशेषाय धीमहि तन्नो लक्ष्मणः प्रचोदयात्। आञ्जनेयाय विद्महे रामदूताय धीमहि तन्नो हनुमान् प्रचोदयात्। तन्नो हनुमत् प्रचोदयात्। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। Friends, every day through these chantings, bring the mind to focus, concentration, purity. Thus, energize yourself, divinize yourself, then conduct the activities. Add to that the right way of food, right way of activities and sleeping hours, yukta ahara viharasya yukta cheshtasya karmasu, then life will be with lesser problems, lesser impediments while reaching to your own worldly spiritual goals. Let us do Bhagavad Gita first, the 10th shloka, as we said just now in the introduction. What is the total topic going on? It is continuation of the 7th chapter, Jnana Vijnana Yoga. Theoretically understanding the Lord, doing practical things and experiencing Him. That is what? Knowing the Lord completely is the goal. So when we go know the God in these 7 aspects, knowing Him, experiencing Him will be complete. Samagram and Krutsnam. So that's what the 7 questions asked in the 8th chapter. Bhagavan answered all of them to Arjuna, and the last one, while talking, he was teaching us how throughout life we have to remember the Lord as the main theme. Then toward the end, He is the one whom we remember, and while doing so, when we leave the body, we reach Him. Okay, for that we have to do the Abhyasa Yoga Yukta. Then how to contemplate, meditate on the God? The 8 pointers are given in this 9th shloka. Kavim Puranam Anushasitanam. So any one of them when we master, and at the time of the departure, meditate as it is said in this 9th shloka. When you leave the body, we reach Bhagavan. This leaving the body, reaching Bhagavan is the answer given because Arjuna asked that question. Prayana Kalecha Katham Gneyosi. How do we know you while leaving the body? So though answer also is given accordingly, it also means that what? While living in the body only, while being very well alive only, in the leaving the body and dying, when we leave the identification attachment with the body and soar high in the seat of on the seat of meditation, the same experience of divine which is promised when we leave the body at that time, same will be experienced while being in the Sharira itself. So प्रश्न के मुताबिक accordingly answer था. But also from that answer what we would understand is one need not die to know the self, while being alive also one can. Okay, it's called Jivan Mukti. Somebody at the time of death they have to meditate, chalo unke liye instruction hai. But then again, throughout the life you have not studied Shastra, never understood what is God, never tried even a bit to meditate on, then suddenly बुढ़े होने के टाइम मरने के टाइम सब नहीं होता. It's all that imagination. It's not like that. Throughout life we have to do it. Okay. Now let us do that 10th shloka. Yeah, direct chanting. The 9th भी पढ़ेंगे. 9th I'll just browse through. 9th एक बार पढ़ेंगे. 10th 4 times पढ़ेंगे. 9th I'll browse through. 10th I'll explain. श्री कृष्ण शरणं मम, श्री गीता शरणं मम, श्री व्यासा शरणं मम, श्री सद्गुरु शरणं मम, श्री कृष्ण शरणं मम, श्री कृष्ण शरणं मम, शरणं मम शरणं मम। ॐ श्रीकृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता अथ अष्टमोऽध्यायः अक्षर परब्रह्म योगः। श्रीभगवानुवाच अथ अष्टमः श्लोकः। नवमः श्लोकः च अभी 8th वन एक बार, 9th 3 बार, 4 बार नहीं, 9th once and 10th 4 times. 9th one. Shri Bhagavanuvacha Kavim Puranamanushasitaram Anoraniyam Samanusmared Yaha Sarvasya Dhataramachintya Rupam Aditya Varnam Tamasa Parastat. Now the 10th one 4 times. Prayana Kale Manasachalena भक्त्या युक्तो योगबलेन चैव भ्रुवोर्मध्ये प्राणमावेश्य सम्यक् सतं परं पुरुषमुपैति दिव्यम् प्रयाणकाले मनसाचलेन भक्त्या युक्तो योगबलेन चैव भ्रुवोर्मध्ये प्राणमावेश्य सम्यक् सतं परं पुरुषमुपैति दिव्यम् प्रयाणकाले मनसाचलेन भक्त्या युक्तो योगबलेन चैव भ्रुवोर्मध्ये प्राणमावेश्य सम्यक् सतं परं पुरुषमुपैति दिव्यम् प्रयाणकाले मनसाचलेन भक्त्या युक्तो योगबलेन चैव भ्रुवोर्मध्ये प्राणमावेश्य सम्यक् Satam param purusham divyam. So 8 explanations, definitions, indicative definitions of Lord we have seen in the 9th shloka. So Lord we know as Rama Avatara, Krishna Avatara, doing all those leelas, and that story is very good for us to listen and develop devotion. During Avatara Kala, he has blessed the people who were devoted to him, eliminated the bad, established the dharma. Even now, when you worship the Lord Rama, Krishna, Matsya, Kurumara, Narasimha, they will come and bless us. This is all Saguna Sakara Bhakti Path Marga. But in the Jnana Marga, Vedanta, Bhagavan is understood to be this truth, reality, who alone is expressing as not only the Rama and Krishna, but all of us also. So is Kavi means all knowing pure consciousness. Purana is eternal beyond the time. Anushasitara, as the self, he is the one, what do you say, doing the Anushasana, Niyantrana of every being. Anoraniyamsam, he is the knower even of the Anu se Anu. He is the Anu se Anu hai khud hi. Sarvasya Dhataram, he is the one who is the giver of the karma phala to everyone, whoever does the karma, whatever. Achintya Rupam, he cannot be thought about in any of the form. The thinking instrument, intellect, when it is transcended, not like in Nidra in absence, but with consciousness, then he can be experienced as self. Otherwise, there is no conceptualizable Rupa to him. Therefore, Achintya Rupam. Aditya Varnam is purely of the nature of consciousness, like the sun is of the nature of light. Tamasaha Parastat is beyond the known and unknown, is beyond the ignorance. Tamasaha Parastat is that light which illuminates both light and darkness. These are the 8 things. In this, whatever is appealing to you, catchable to you, you do it. But 8 are given, anybody wants anything, क्योंकि कौन सा पद किसको अच्छा लगता है meditation, you don't. All the 8 understood, and all of them every day we are meditating on, nothing like that. Okay. Now on this Lord you have to meditate. Okay. That is what is the 10th shloka, which we have to see now. Okay. What it is said by Bhagavan in the 10th verse are, these are the lines. I'll explain one by word, literal meaning, word to word, sentence meaning, then what sadhana. Prayana kale manasa chalena bhaktya yukto yoga balena chaiva bhror madhye pranamavesha samyak. 6 things are told. 7th is phala. उसको करने से क्या फल मिलेगा? सह, दैट साधकः, तम, that param purusham, the supreme lord, divyam, who is divine, upaiti, he will reach and merge in it. Satam param purusham upaiti divyam, saha tam param purusham divyam purusham upaiti. To that great Paramatma, that sadhaka who is meditating like this at the time of departure of the body or the life, if he does it, he will reach the God. That is the meaning of this sloka. First one, prayana kale. So it is at the time of death. इन जनरल ऑल्सो व्हेन वी वांट टू रीच द गॉड, दोनों साथ साथ में रखना, क्योंकि द क्वेश्चन ऑफ अर्जुना इज प्रयाण काले खत्म नहीं हो सी, भगवान इज टेलिंग ऐसा करोगे तो मेरे को नहीं हो सी, यू विल नो मी. बट जनरली वन नी नॉट डाई और एट द टाइम ऑफ डेथ ओनली वी हैव टू डू मेडिटेशन एंड रियलाइज द गॉड, दैट इज नॉट द थिंग. while living also this sadhana can be done. Okay, but still even at the time of death, if one is steadfast, there also one more last opportunity is given. That's the meaning. So prayana kale or while living, that meaning of it is understood. Second is manasa achalena. Mana should become achanchala, nischala. The mind should not go into the past or present or future, nor it should go into any things or beings. Achala hona chahiye mind. That achalata of the mana is achieved mainly through the practice of japa, upasana. Generally, our mind has supersonic rocket speed of jumping from things and beings and places from one to the other timings. देश काल वस्तु परिस्थितियों में मन सुपरसोनिक स्पीड से भटकता ही रहता है, दौड़ता रहता है. If you have your one brother in Germany, other in Korea, another in Bombay, and another friend related in the USA, कोई ऑस्ट्रेलिया, तो क्षण क्षण आपका मन इधर से उधर भागेगा. Places, timings, सुबह, दोपहर, शाम, कल, परसों, तरसों, नरसों, और फ्यूचर. From people, as I told you, different friends and all. From situations, kshana kshana, how fast the mind runs. So manasa achalena means mind is tied down to. Achalena manasa we have to achieve. Because with chanchalamana, anishchalamana, you can't do any of the spiritual sadhanas. Forget about meditation, yoga, dhyana. In general also life may whatever is required, do that. Don't worry, imagine too much about uncertainties, unknown things. Then the mind will not that much become achanchala or achala or chalayukta. It can be nischala. There are some mahayogis. Even in the Grahastha ashrama, like they do the work, don't allow the mind to go here and there. Achalena manasa. So mana goes into places, timings, objects, situations, experiences, etc. काय को जाना है मन उसमें जाना मतलब मन में वो विचार आना. Those thoughts erupting, arising in the mind. They all come when we have lots of strong vasanas, etc. Through Karma Yoga, where they are eliminated, to a great extent, where the vasanas are less, the mana will not have so much of chanchalata. Into timings, into places, into objects, into situations, into people, etc. Deshikala vastu vyakti paristhiti. Manasa achalena, I talked about. So when I close my eyes, mind should be in my own hands. If I want to think only about Geetha, only Geetha I should think. Manasa achalena, nothing else. When we do japa or even ekatattva abhyasa, they are very helpful to achieve it. Continuously stotra chanting, if you are doing with attentiveness, Gita Parayan, all Parayanas, Japa, Bhajan, Kirtana, to bring the mana to the Achanchala Sthiti, Achala Sthiti. Then only the intellect can be used for meditation, contemplation on the nature of God. All that we are already seeing yesterday also. ये कविम पुराणम आगे भी बहुत आएंगे. So प्रयाण काले understood मनसा अचलेन. Third one is bhaktya yuktaha. That achala mana should have this devotion, the love for Bhagavan, that longing to see him, to know him, to merge in him. वो चाहिए भक्ति. Like, children have bhakti to run back to home once the school is over. Lord Garaj. They have bhakti to be on the dining table to consume their own desired food. I'm using the word bhakti for them only to give the bhakti meaning. Otherwise, they are not in bhakti. They are only in attachment. They are only in the desire to eat. That's okay. But to explain the word bhakti is this prema bhakti. Like you long to meet your beloved, call, send message, receive. सुबह उठते ही पहले उनको good morning कर कर. Each one has for different people. Some people rarely have that bhakti for the gurus, saints. Then they call them every day, go and meet very frequently, take that naivedyam prasadam to the guru, stay there for some time, talk to him, get blessings, guidance. So their interest is there in Guru Mahatmas. If any one of you have this one, you are the most lucky one. As much as possible, meet the saints and learn from them the things and get blessings. We generally get lost in our own children, wife, husband. इसी में इतने फंस कर we don't find time for our साधु संत. We are at loss. उनको क्या नुकसान है? If we don't go and meet them, they are always in Brahmanamurti. To having bhakti for the Guru, going and meeting, calling him once a while at home, giving food, listening from him, satsanga and all, they are very, very healthy things. Generally, I spoke. Here, particularly towards that God Bhakti. भक्ति का प्रेम का एक्सप्लेनेशन करने के लिए एग्जाम्पल दिया लॉन्गिंग. Some people go to pilgrim places, some go to lonely places or the forests. Why did they go there? Because bhaktya yuktaha. They have bhakti. So we are meditating on Lord. So the truth kavim puranam ityadi, to experience that we should have the bhakti for it. We should have faith in it. We should believe in it. Bhaktya yuktaha. Where there is no emotional love or devotion or attachment, we don't stay there for long time. Like people, 1 minute they come to Geetha class and run away on YouTube. Why? Because nahi hai bhakti. And where do they go? Wherever they have bhakti. Some other channel they go into. Is it not? I have bhakti for Geetha. I do class. After this is, I have bhakti somewhere else for other class. I go there. Is it not? So bhaktya yukta, that loving, that longing, that desire to know the God. That is called the third one. Prayana kale, manasa achalena, bhaktya yukta. Fourth is very important. Yoga balena chaiva. Yoga bala. Yoga is what? Chitta vritti nirodha. मनस को अचल करना टेम्पररी एस्पेक्ट बट योग बल इज द चित्त वृत्ति सर निरुद्ध by what sadhana? 6th chapter. Abhyasena tu kaunteya vairagyena sa gृह्यते. Through the practice of abhyasa and vairagya, which are called yoga, such a strength, tremendous positive strength is gained. Yoga bala is chitta vritti nirodha. Yoga bala is sampragnata samadhi. So they're all technical words. I'm not frightening you by telling. हमारे जीवन में ना भोग से निर्बलता होता है. आज का कॉमन सेंस थॉट वही है एक्चुअली. हमको योग से बलवान बनना है. योग बल. In general, yoga bala means karma yoga bala, with which antakarna shuddhi hua. Bhakti yoga bala, with which you have faith in the Lord that He'll take. Ashtanga yoga bala, by which the purity is achieved and you are strong. Jnana yoga bala, where you know what is truth, what is untruth. So you don't run behind the untrue things. The true ones you can go on holding. That's Jnana yoga bala. So yoga balena in general is all these meanings. But generally yoga bala, because we are coming from 6th, 7th chapters, so they are abhyasa vairagya yoga bala. You know, the bala which you get the next day of your upavasa and the weakness you feel the next day of feast, if you observe it, difference between bala, you know. The weakness you feel after seeing 10 cinemas or the serials the next day, and the strength you get when you 3-4 days stop watching any of the TV. That's called yoga bala. Always you get yoga bala when you withdraw from indulgences. And again, by doing positive things of spirituality, of devotion or anything, positive energy also comes. Yoga bala hona chahiye humko. भोग से मिलने वाला नीरसता नहीं, योग वाला daily yoga, not yoga asanas here. The yoga is chitta vritti nirodha is yoga. Physical yoga asana is only a part of actual yoga. Yoga ultimately is reaching and becoming one with God. For that chitta vritti nirodha, for that pranayama, for doing all that healthy body, for healthy body some asanas. So the asanas as yoga is very least and lowest. International Yoga Day going to come May 21. नहीं, June 21 or 21 only. So yoga balena. Okay? Prayana kale manasacharena bhaktya yoga balena. Then what to do? Bhruvor madhye pranam aveshya samyak. All our vitality, prana shakti brought and focused in bhrusthana. Then about the bhrusthana, lot of stories, lot of the things are told in different sadhanas, rahasyas. So the Agnya Chakra, where Shiva Shakti Aikya happens, where Jiva merged with Ishvara and all that, then they talk. They're all very mystical. I don't know much of it. I thought study Geetha, Upanishads and talk. For me, that's enough. But Bhagavan is saying here, Bhruvar Madhya Pranam Aveshya. Consciously, we are bringing our vital air, life force into the prana, into the Bhru Madhya Sthana. That place, this is called Bhru Madhya. Bhru or Bhru hai, the eyebrows, तो उसके बीच वाला स्थान is a Guru Sthana. Also, Shiva Shakti Aikya Sthana. Pranam Aveshya, there you bring your pranas and station there. Then from this Bhrukuti, consciously you can lift that prana and along with me through this Sahasrara outer, then I will be merging in Paramatma. It's called Yoga Marga for reaching Bhagavan. In Vedanta, through becoming Sakshi to everything and by inquiring the nature of Sakshi, I discover I am that Satchidananda Sakshi Brahma Swarup. Vedanta का वो मार्ग है, ये योग मार्ग. Where भ्रोर मध्ये प्राणमावेश्य सम्यक, then leave the body. Satam param purusham vipaiti divyam. He will be reaching that parama purusha when he leaves body. Those who are not leaving the body from that bhrukoti, they can go to the sahasrara. They can experience Brahman. They need not eject out. They will be there in the body only, knowing that the truth now is the reality. These are all beautiful meditation techniques. करने की इच्छा होना चाहिए, आपको ताकत होना चाहिए, हिम्मत होना चाहिए, श्रद्धा होना चाहिए, हौसला होना चाहिए, हौसला. Then you come to us, we will teach all the techniques. Great gain it is. Bhroor madhye pranamaveshya samyak. The prana shakti which is scattered everywhere in the body through the Sushumna Nadi brought up to this Agnya Chakra. So the Nadi Prayana is different from the Chakra Prayana. Some places they come together. So in the Nadi Prayana, the Kundalini Shakti gets Jagruta. From here they say Ida Pingala merger. In the Chakra Marga, it is the place where the Agnya Chakra is there. Asamantad Jnanam. Vishuddha Agnya then Sahasrara. Anahata Manipura Swadhisthana Mulaha Dhara. Mror Madhye Pranamaveshya Samyaku. Satam Param Purusham Upai. They're all very mystic. As we grow in life, that time we will learn when we have interest. Many have done lots of researches. They have written a lot of books also on these things. But in simple, at the time of departure, mind को अचल बनाकर भक्ति से योग बल से अपने प्राण को यहाँ ले आकर वहाँ रहने वाले गुरु को समर्पण, ईश्वर को समर्पण करो. Then the body is left, one reaches to Paramatma. That need not be done only at the prayana kala of the death time. Generally also we can keep on practicing. It will be habitual. It becomes a habit. So bringing our prana shakti here and becoming aware of the presence of God here. Self here. Self or God are same. That's what yoga marga. So when he does like this, सतम परम पुरुषोपैति दिव्यम, the दिव्य पुरुष की प्राप्ति वहां होती है. And the Divya Purusha is only Om Ityaka Aksharam Brahma. Next to 2-3 slokas, they again explain. सो जितना समझ सके समझो, रखो साथ में. So this is how one of the meditations. Prayana kal ho gaya. I have become aware of it. Manasa achalena brought the mind to single pointedness through japa and chantings, etc. Then Bhaktya Yuktaha created that beautiful, loving, devotional atmosphere toward the Lord in whom we are going to merge. Yoga Balena with Abhyasa Vairagya Yoga Bala. Vritti Nirodha Yoga Bala. Then Bhrur Madhye consciously bringing our prana to this. Such person, here only when it is there, you will experience the divine there. And this is the path of ejection to merge in the totality. That somebody does it immediately after experiencing by giving up body, others wait till this last moment of leaving body and then eject out through Brahmaranda and merge in Lord. Otherwise, they are before that merger required at their own antakarana level, they will realize that Brahma. In this way, if one does practice. Okay. Prayana kale manasa achalena bhaktya yukto yoga balena chaiva bhror madhye pranam avesha samyak saha tam param purusham upaiti divyam. Tam purusham divyam upaiti. That's all. करो तो पता चलेगा, सिर्फ theory will not help us. So that should be the shloka of Geetha today. Tomorrow, those 2-3 shlokas together is a big topic that we will discuss. Very interesting. We'll try to bring it to your level. I'm not using much of bhashyams or technique things, etc. Simplify करके हम पढ़ने का कोशिश कर रहे हैं. Thank you. Geeta stops here. We will learn the common sense thought and also the arrival of God. In the arrival of the God is through that JOTHIRLINGA Stotram. In the common sense thought today, what we referred in Geetha, that alone we discuss. What is it? The mind's mischief of presenting in front of us so many unnecessary, unwanted, uncalled for avenues for us to involve, indulge, and then become drained of all our energies, dynamisms, strengths, and vitalities. Now remember basic thing. You are a youngster, you are a youth. What an amount of physical energy you have. Do you think we the oldies have? What an beautiful faculties of indriyas are there with you with power. How much mind is so active today. हम तो साढ़े हो गए बूढ़े हो गए, किया कि नहीं किया पता नहीं, but mind also tired, fatigued, exhausted. Intellect also dull witted. हमका ऐसा ही होता है. भ्रष्ट बुद्धि, बहुत चंचल मन, or very weakened mind by doing all unwanted things in the life. Body senses also dilapidated, old, खा के आधा जिंदगी थक गए हो. So okay, or sometime doing this and that. You, how much energy you have bubbling, how much of dynamism, how much of power in the body, pranamaya kosha, mana. Imagine all of that is relentlessly used for one after the other goals. How great would be our achievements? Is it not? Yesterday you might have seen the midnight IPL, the finals. है ना? देखा होगा. I don't see live the final, highlights only. और देख चुका है. कितना 2 मिनट लगते हैं हमको. How much the energy is conserved and kept for the finals. Both teams played well. But the last two balls, 6 and 4, joy, victory. See that? Don't you want to achieve the great milestones? Everybody's interview when we're listening. Sports may. They are all not accidental happenings. From so many lives, they were conserving their times, minds, energy, and all. So, after telling that we have so many great things as a youth, it is mind's mischief. It goes on presenting in front of us so many things, tempting us to involve in it. The net outcome is little bit pleasures, but more of the draining away of our vitalities and energies. Therefore, be smart, be intelligent, check the mind. जो कुछ भी मन कहता है तुरंत मत करो. क्या इससे मेरा एनर्जी वेस्ट हो रहा है, वाइटैलिटी जा रहा है? वी हैव टू बी केयरफुल अबाउट इट. वेस्ट होने का है तो जाओ ही मत उस माइंड के सजेशन को फॉलो करने. The mind says watch TV. I'm just giving comment. How much of the mental energy, the beauty of the mind of positive emotions, beauty of the intellect of becoming creative, constructive, productive, all of that gets wasted through that idiot box. Some other fellows, whoever they are, whatever they have conceived, you are forced to see that. Then your originality, your genius, all that is lost. He is getting money, you are getting only headache and losing of energy. One or two things for 5-10 minutes you can see, but you can go on hooking on to that like that गोंद की तरह चिपक के नहीं रहना वहां. But we don't know how much our energies are drained away. You are habituated. सेल फोन ले लिया, ओ एक के बाद एक गेम खेली जा रहे. Mind puts suggestions. Excessive food eaten, excessive anything done, as these things that are told, all of them are the consumers of energy. Wastage energy को waste करने वाले avenues है. Now remember, for your academic studies, tremendous energy of mind intellect required. For your professional achievements, tremendous of energies are required. Why the youngsters get scolded by their bosses, whichever the job they do? Because they failed in doing so. Why? The energies were not there. Why? They were drained away in some nonsense, in some indulgences. Then they become so pathetic, weakling, then they can't achieve the targets, then they get kicked by the boss. Actually, whatever target given by the boss, उसको खत्म करके और कोई काम है तो बताओ मैं करूंगा. ऐसा हमारा एनर्जी होना चाहिए. Why it is not there? Drained away in these things. You have to do the rationing of the money. You have to do the rationing of the time. So do you have to do the rationing of the energies. Consume waste नहीं होने का. I am so careful not to talk to people unnecessarily so that my speaking energy is conserved, so that I can have my classes. I do 8 classes per day of सवा घंटा 1 घंटा. तो कितना एनर्जी लगता है. So if go on bucko with people on phone for hours, how will I have energy for this? And it is not easy continuously talking on Shastras. The intellectual energy required, the mental energy required, energy of senses, body should be stable. सबसे important vocal. है कि नहीं? Still my energy is wasted in some things. Even that block, if I do, I block it. I can conduct 2, 3 more classes. For the cute children, I want to have classes. For the mothers, I want to have would-be mothers and already mothers. Some classes for the oldies I want to have, because I have a lot of respect for them, for their contribution in making our country stand in whatever position it is now. So वानप्रस्थ classes, महिलाओं के लिए, माताओं के लिए classes. Every type are there. For the pregnant women, some classes. Oh, my dear mother, you are so respect worthy. Do some positive things as long as you are carrying the child. So that good things go into him. Have that prenatal education given. I want to talk to them. I want to talk to children 4 or 5 years, 7, 8 years, 9, 10 years in their own language, teaching them some shlokas, some meaning. Time energy है तो. Now I am doing classes to end my Upanishads, Bhagavatam, Ramayanam. वो कंज्यूम कर रहा है एनर्जी को. बड़ा वो एनर्जी होता तो ये भी करते. अब इफ आई वेस्ट माई टाइम इन ऑल द थिंग्स एनर्जी. अब आया क्लास में, तुमसे पहले मैं ही सो गया. अब करेंगे क्या श्लोक? टू टॉक गीता, एवरी श्लोका explaining the logics, telling you the examples. Not an ordinary job it is. Much tougher than teaching physics, chemistry and all. They are also tough. So I'm just telling you the common sense thought is mind's mischief of continuously presenting some involvement, some indulgences, some tensions, some temptation. Involve in them will drain away your vitality, your physical, mental, psychological, powerful energies. After that, you, though are a youth with so much of energy, dynamism, expected to perform and achieve so many things, become ineffective, whether it is in your studies, whether in doing your domestic works, whether in attending some social obligations, whether in helping the children, student friends, or finally in your academics or professions, in spirituality also. कहीं भी कुछ करने को एनर्जी नहीं होता. So conserve energy by stopping all this nonsense presented by the mind and with its mischief. and utilize that energy for the higher goals. That's what is common sense thought today. Thank you. Now let us do our Omkara Bhagavan ka mantrocharana in the Dwadasha Jyothirlinga Stotram, DJ Stotra. So when you know all of that, all of you, the 12 mantra, you will become DJ brand. They say DJ has some different thing. We are in devotionally joyful in Dwadasha Jyotirlinga Stotram. So today it is Omkara Ishwara Bhagavan. Omkareshwar. तो सौराष्ट्र में सोमनाथ हो गया, श्रीशैल में मल्लिकार्जुनम, उज्जैन में महाकाल हो गया. ममलेश्वर इज ए प्लेस. इट इज ऑल्सो वेरी नियर टू ओंकारा इन मध्य प्रदेश. देयर द लॉर्ड इज कॉल्ड ओंकारेश्वर हियर. सो उज्जैनी में महाकालेश्वर थे और ममलेश्वर में ओंकारेश्वर भगवान. इट्स ऑल्सो इन एमपी, नॉट वेरी फार, दे आर फ्रॉम ईच अदर. सो द श्लोका इज कावेरिका नर्मदयोः पवित्रे समागमे. So that particular Mamaleshwara, Omkareshwara Paramatma temple is in the Sangama, in the Prayaga of Kaveri and Narmada. Kaverika coming from this Tamil Nadu direction, Narmada ji coming from Amarkantak, in again Madhya Pradesh, goes through Gujarat and merges in Samudra. So Kaveri, Narmada jahan mil rahe hai as Sangama, there Pavitra Samagame. Why this great Lord Shiva stationed there? Sajjana Taranaya. Those who are ready or wanting to get Jnana and Moksha, and they are there doing their own Dhyana, उनको मोक्ष देकर, आत्मज्ञान देकर तारण करने के लिए भगवान देर. Sajjana also are good people. And good people को तारण क्या है? Giving good things to them as a result of their good activities. Then Sada Iva Mandhatrupure. That Mamaleshwara is also called Mandhata Pura. तो राजा मानधाता, सौबरी पुत्र मानधाता, मानधाता पुत्र राजा मुचुकुंद. Nowadays we are studying in Bhagavatam evening class. So that Mandhata is a great king. That he is the one who ruled it. Therefore, Mandhatrupura it is called. Vasantam, the one who is staying there. Omkaram Isham, the Omkareshwar Bhagavan. Shivam Ekam, he is the only one who is the giver of all auspiciousness. Each day I worship him. I do salutations to him. I take his name. I chant bhajan kirtan over him. I do the yajna yaga ityadi. All that is called as Ide. Ide matlab Idanam karna, matlab puja upasana karna. So remember that Mandhatrupura, Mamaleshwara, there this Omkareshwara Bhagavan, and salute to him and tell him, O Lord, make me Sajjana and make me Tarita, cross. So too I want to know the truth or God as we are studying in Geetha. Oh Lord Omkareshwar, bless me to have the experience. In that way, you can pray every day one Jyotirlinga, one Vishnu Kshetra, one Matru Kshetra, Matarani ka Mandir, Smaran karo, mani man pauncho vaha, put your applications there. Oh Lord, bless me, protect me, empower me, energize me, give me the knowledge, wisdom, let me understand the goal of life, how to reach it. Make me prepared, make me qualified. May I not have anybody as enemies. May I not be the enemy to anyone. May I not cause harm to anyone. Nobody cause harm to me. Let the whole country grow, world grow, humanity grow in its values. Let the whole world grow in its spirituality. Let all negativity go away. In this way, continuously we have to pray to God for the totality. Then the Lord will answer. Okay? 11 times. ओम ओंकारेश्वर परमात्मनः अनुग्रहेण परमात्मनुभव प्राप्त्यर्थं विश्व आध्यात्मिकतः याः विश्व प्रचारार्थं समस्त विश्वे आध्यात्मिक प्रचार द्वारा विश्व शांति कल्याण प्राप्त्यर्थं समस्त सनातन धर्म भक्त साधकानां धर्म संस्थापने दिग्विजयार्थं समस्त युवपीढ़ीनामपि तेषां संकल्पित समस्त सत्कर्मसु सत्लक्ष्येषु अपि निर्विघ्नेन विजय प्राप्त्यर्थं द्वादश श्री आदिशंकराचार्य कृत द्वादश ज्योतिर्लिंग स्तोत्रांतर्गत ममलेश्वर स्थित ओंकारेश्वर परमात्मा संबंधी श्लोकस्य जपं पारायणं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. ओम कावेरिका नर्मदयाः पवित्रे नर्मदयोः होना चाहिए. कावेरिका नर्मदयोः पवित्रे समागमे सज्जनतारणाय सदैव मान्धातृपुरे वसन्तम् ओङ्कारमीशं शिवमेकमीडे. कावेरिका नर्मदयोः पवित्रे समागमे सज्जनतारणाय सदैव मान्धातृपुरे वसन्तम् ओङ्कारमीशं शिवमेकमीडे. कावेरिका नर्मदयोः पवित्रे समागमे सज्जनतारणाय सदैव मान्धातृपुरे वसन्तम् ओङ्कारमीशं शिवमेकमीडे. 3 times are done. 4th onwards. कावेरिका नर्मदयोः पवित्रे समागमे सज्जनतारणाय सदैव मान्धातृपुरे वसन्तम् ओङ्कारमीशं शिवमेकमीडे कावेरिका नर्मदयोः पवित्रे समागमे सज्जनतारणाय सदैव मान्धातृपुरे वसन्तम् ओङ्कारमीशं शिवमेकमीडे कावेरिका नर्मदयोः पवित्रे समागमे सज्जनतारणाय सदैव मान्धातृपुरे वसन्तम् ओङ्कारमीशं शिवमेकमीडे कावेरिका नर्मदयोः पवित्रे समागमे सज्जनतारणाय सदैव मान्धातृपुरे वसन्तम् ओङ्कारमीशं शिवमेकमीडे कावेरिका नर्मदयोः पवित्रे समागमे सज्जनतारणाय सदैव मान्धातृपुरे वसन्तम् ओङ्कारमीशं शिवमेकमीडे कावेरिका नर्मदयोः पवित्रे समागमे सज्जनतारणाय सदैव मान्धातृपुरे वसन्तम् ओङ्कारमीशं शिवमेकमीडे कावेरिका नर्मदयोः पवित्रे समागमे सज्जनतारणाय सदैव मान्धातृपुरे वसन्तम् ओङ्कारमीशं शिवमेकमीडे कावेरिका नर्मदयोः पवित्रे समागमे सज्जनतारणाय सदैव मान्धातृपुरे वसन्तम् ओङ्कारमीशं शिवमेकमीडे ओङ्कारमीशं शिवमेकमीडे ओङ्कारमीशं शिवमेकमीडे फर्स्ट फोर सौराष्ट्रदेशे वसुधावकाशे ज्योतिर्मयं चन्द्रकलावतंसं भक्तिप्रदानाय कृतावतारं तं सोमनाथं शरणं प्रपद्ये श्रीशैलशृङ्गे विविधप्रसङ्गे शेषाद्रिशृङ्गेऽपि सदा वसन्तं तमर्जुनं मल्लिकपूर्वमेवं नमामि संसारसमुद्रसेतुम् अवन्तिकायां विहितावतारं मुक्तिप्रदानाय च सज्जनानाम् अकालमृत्योः परिरक्षणार्थं वन्दे महाकालमहं सुरेशं कावेरिका नर्मदयोः पवित्रे समागमे सज्जनतारणाय सदैव मान्धातृपुरे वसन्तम् ओङ्कारमीशं शिवमेकमीडे. Thank you. We have done it. Common sense thought is don't allow don't mind to overpower in its misguidance of indulgences and losing the energies. Conserve all your energies. And Geetha, today, next one. प्रयाणकाले मनसाचलेन भक्त्या युक्तो योगबलेन चैव भ्रुवोर्मध्ये प्राणमावेश्य सम्यक् सतं परं पुरुषमुपैति दिव्यम्. How to meditate on the Lord and reach Him through Yoga Bharga, that is being learned by us today. You have to refine this understanding, perfect this understanding, strengthen this conviction, do the practice, then it will happen. Thank you. For you or me, for everyone, first theoretically we have to understand, then we have to prepare, qualify for it, then do it, then the result will come. Okay, thanks all. ओम दुर्जन सज्जनो भूयात् सज्जनः शान्तिमाप्नुयात् शान्तो मुच्येत बन्धेभ्यः मुक्तश्चान्यान् विमोचयेत् ओम असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ओम शान्तिः 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 हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः परमऋषिभ्यो नमः परब्रह्मणे नमः श्रुतिमात्रे नमः गीतामात्रे नमः श्रीकृष्णपरब्रह्मणे नमः श्रीवेदव्यासमहर्षये नमः अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः तत्सत् ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु. Thank you, friends, for your lovely company. God bless.